Hello, this is Iffy's Reviews, ha ha ha, where we keep it for real, for real. All right, I am your former, aka Iffy.
I'm Dell, aka Smelly Dell.
And today we are reviewing all the singles that have come out within the past week.
Let's go.
And we've got a jam-packed lineup. We've got 10 songs. Listen, I don't know if I'm supposed to name them all, but you know what? Just I'll give you a quick rundown. We've got Anieszka, JJ4K, Zafty, Breakfast Road, Marley Jose, Chris Vincent, Velvet Trip, Dil Aya and Seafood Fred, Tem Ghazi and Jess Jade, and Esha Tawari. Hopefully you got all of that. We're pretty much gonna go bar for bar on what we're feeling here for, what we're depending on the day for, and what we're feeling iffy on. And I'm actually going to let Dell do the honors and kick us off.
So, with my first here for it, I have Anieszka.
Okay.
To be known. Just like a million times, yes. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she's also not mentioned enough when we're talking about the R&B neo soul girls in Australia.
Yes.
And she's easily like top tier for me. So, but in this track, like, there's just no fault to it, in my opinion. It's stunning. It's mixed really, really beautifully. And yeah, she's just that girl. She has like international superstar power, and we just need to keep pushing her to the front. To the front.
This is crazy because that is my first year for this as well. And yes, get to be no mama. Literally exactly what you said, like verbatim. She had the vocals coming out of this girl. Jesus Christ Almighty. Everything was on point. Nothing that was wrong with this. Very beautiful R&B from her, and yeah, I want to hear more. I think she has that star power. We need to push her. We need to to the front, come through. Yeah. What's your next one?
I've got JJ4K Jump.
Okay, stop copying me. Okay,
but I saw your notes.
Okay. Oh my
god. But yeah, this one is just like so bumpy. I love the line, "If you have an eye problem, have a geese on my fist," because I be feeling like that sometimes, you know, like, what are you staring at? What are you staring at? You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
But it's just so good. I feel like there's a lot of like old school influence on here as well, production wise and vocal delivery wise. And I can also envision the kind of reception that this track would play out for a crowd. Like in a live setting, I feel like this would really get the crowd going, which I think is like something to applaud as well when we're talking about these singles. And I've also seen JJ4K live before, and like, you know, slotting this into his live set is just going to be game over.
Yeah. Easy.
Perfect.
Well, as you already know, I am also here for this one in this exact same order. This is hard. Oh my god. I love that groove undertone with the bass. The instrumental on its own could like stand solidly. Like and then his added lyrics, sweet me. His lyricism is crazy, just as you said. I also love that line so much. Yeah, this is a super fun track, and the hook is just as amazing. 10s across the board. JJ4K, love you so much. What's next for you?
I've got Marley Jose, Theory. I think it's just classic like Marley steez. My favorite spots from Marley are always the slower kind of stripped back joints as well. So like I think this just like fills my cup completely, and yeah, just like the kind of like lane of rap that I really, really enjoy.
Yeah, okay, T. My next one is actually Zafty, When I Grow Up. So this is just a really fun song with a really great meaning. I love me a feel good when it's done correctly, as in like not cheesy. And he ate it up. He did. Hook is simple. It's straight to the point. I love the repetition. I think it's done in a really fun way, and it's a fun mantra. It's really catchy, and I love the ending too. So yeah, that's my next one.
My next one was also Zafty, When I Grow Up. For the same reason as well. It's just like a really nice feel good anthem. Super simple. It's like the kind of track you need when you're feeling like shit, and you just need like a pick me up. You know, like you chuck it on and you instantly feel good. No other notes really stand out to me with this track. It's just like a good, fun, chirpy kind of track.
Yeah, easy. My next one, Breakfast Road. Could you be Australia's fave boy band has delivered once again. And yeah, genuinely shout out Sully for the production on this one. Crazy stuff. This song, obviously really catchy, and like I hope you know the reference I'm talking about, but this reminds me of the movie Turning Red, and like I don't know if you've watched that, but there's a boy band in that movie that every teenage girl gawks at. Like there's this boy band that is really prominent in that movie, and Breakfast Road are exactly like them. Yeah, they have insane potential, and they've honestly really showcased that with this song and also before this song. So yeah, I'm excited to see where they take it after this. Yep.
My next here for it is also Breakfast Road. Could you be? Just like immediate banger. I'm so glad that Breakfast Road is kind of like single-handedly reviving this sound, if that makes sense. I feel like not many people will touch like the 2000s pop R&B boy band kind of sound, because it does kind of sound, it's a bit intimidating. Like,
it is.
It's timeless music, and we're not done right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately falls short, and I feel like every single time Breakfast Road has delivered and they've done the damn thing. And yeah, shout out to Sully on the production. It's Chef's Kiss, obviously. Yeah, love this song.
Sorry. My next one actually starts to kind of teeter. So this next one is an in between for Here for This and Depends on the Day, and it's Miley Jose's Theory, which is produced by Navy Blue. So I actually really enjoyed this one, and the difference between me and Dell is Dell loves like the stripped back ones of Miley's tracks. I love the fast paced ones. I love his fast paced songs. I still enjoyed it, and his lyricism will always be unmatched for me. I'm always hypnotized when he's on a track, but I just can't help but compare it to his other stuff.
Yeah.
And I know like what he can deliver, and yeah, and I feel like with a bit more oomph I'd be there like fully, but that's why I can't really like decipher what I'm feeling when it comes to this song. But yeah, I love it. I just know what he's capable of. So yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
For me, my next here for it is Chris Vincent's High School Sweetheart. It's just like Chris Vincent is such an exciting young gun in like the scene right now, and he's fresh out of high school. So I feel like, of course, a song about high school sweethearts from a high schooler or a freshly graduated high schooler will hit. And I feel like he just like, encapsulates that kind of feeling really well. I think, even though I'm much older than him, I can understand what he's trying to say. And I think like the sound of it is like exactly what I expected from Chris Vincent. It's like just like a nice bittersweet love song. Yeah.
That's actually my next one, but also teeters between Here for This and Depends on the Day. And with the context of him just fresh out of high school, take on but still the grain of salt, because now I'm feeling kind of gross. I'll share. So listen, I think the song is actually really great, and this is my first time hearing of Chris Vincent. And yeah, I think the song is really adorable, and it made me fall in love. I was kind of like, who are you? Like, what's your name? What's your address? Like, where do you live? But yeah, please, if you're it's okay. Like, I love the music. Yeah, as I said, first time hearing one of his songs, and I will be listening more now. But the reason why I really can't dedicate myself is because I'm so annoying. It's the way it's mixed. Once again, with the context, fresh out of high school, I feel like they don't have access to,
resources.
Big, but the way it's mixed, I love the production. I love his voice. I really love the guitar. I just feel like I wish it was mixed differently, and I would have loved to kind of hear a bit more clarity with his voice. But yeah, that's actually my last kind of here for this.
Okay.
So yeah,
I've got two more.
She was feeling generous.
I was like, I love everybody. But my here for this is Temgazi and Just Jade, Jealous. I think it's just really stunning. I wasn't expecting to hear them slow it down over an acoustic guitar track. And usually for me, I think this is where I'm annoying in this respect. A lot of music where it's just backed by guitar, I kind of zone out from, but I feel like I paid a lot of attention during this track throughout the entire thing. It's really intimate. The lyrics are very heartbreaking, and again, it's stripped back. But I think in a sense, like the stripped backness of it kind of just pushes the lyrics and the voices forward, which is why I really like it.
Okay.
Temgazi sounds really stunning. Just Jade sounds really stunning. It's just like for the shameless yearners, you know who you are. Yeah, this one's for you.
Not me. Sorry. Keep it going. Finish
and then
yourself.
my final here for this is Isha Tawari with Million Times. I think it's just literally perfect. Like, I feel like if I was a 16-year-old girl in high school on Tumblr, romanticizing everything about my life, this would hit extra. But that little girl, that angsty teenager, is not too far away within me. Like, I feel like I'm still there. And I feel like this song just like, it just does it for me. I think it like tickles that nostalgic factor in my brain, and I feel like I can really resonate with it. So yeah, I really like that one.
That's really lovely. Oh my god, I'm about to ruin everybody's day. Sorry, y'all. I'm always gonna be the villain here.
Tell us.
Well, we're going to Depends on the Day now, and I'm gonna start us off. My first one is Velvet Trips. the here and now. I think it's a very cute song and it's very indie. But the only part that actually resonated with me was the chorus. Everything else, I was kind of like waiting for the chorus. And like I'd still listen to this very casually. That's why I'm kind of like depends on the day. But it's one of those songs that I've got to be in the mood for it. But yeah, that's my first one.
That's also my first depends on the day as well. For a similar reason. I obviously do love like the organ melody that kind of sets the tone and the drum pattern at the beginning. And I think obviously the chorus is the standout part
Yeah.
of this song. I think I also kind of kept finding myself waiting for the chorus to come around.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, like the vocals are really beautiful and I feel like I just have to be in the mood to chuck it on, I think.
Yeah. All right. My next one is RSY Smoothie by I hope I'm not butchering this. If you know, tell me. But Roaya or Roia. I'm gonna say Aya for now. If I'm getting it wrong, please let me know. Let me know. And Seafood Fred. First off, I wanna say the beat crazy. I loved the beat. I think the production is on a high, like for real, for real.
Yeah.
I just think the pen game could have been a little bit better. As well as once again the mixing of the vocals. I'm so annoying with that, but like I can't enjoy a song fully if it doesn't sound to like the best it could be. It wasn't hard to groove and enjoy the sound. I just wish there was a little bit more attention to detail regarding like the vocals and the lyricism. And that would have kind of taken it to the next level and would have become a hit for this. But yeah, that's where I stand with this song.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's my next depends on the day as well. Apart from Deal, this was my introduction to Roy and Seafood
Yeah.
Fred as well, and it was a good introduction. Like I think like I get what you're trying to do and I understand like what you're about, which is fine and fun. But I think I was also a little bit skeptical about the lyricism as well. I feel like a bit more hacking at
A bit
it
more,
would be
yeah.
good. Yeah, I think so. I think there's a lot of growth to be had with on both sides. But like the vocalist, like the singer, beautiful,
Yeah.
like gorgeous, gorgeous vocals. I think everyone on this track is very talented. But yeah, once again, a lot of growth to be had, which I'm excited for and I'm here for. And then also again, the mixing too is like it just unfortunately does like a disservice to a lot of really good
Yeah.
tracks, and I feel like it could have really bumped this one up a little bit higher for me. But I think it's fun. I think it's bumpy. I think as an introduction to these artists, it's cool, and yeah. But I think it depends on the day for me still.
Yeah. I have one more depends on the day, and it's Temgazi and Just Jade with Jealous. I really wanted to invest in this song, but I just feel like this one could have been elevated a little bit more. And like hearing your, I guess, reaction to this, I'm kind of like, that's crazy. Like, I feel like I had a different, I had a different listening experience. I listened to both these artists before on like separate occasions, and I actually love them both. But I don't know, this song, this collab didn't do it for me too much. I've heard a lot of songs with the same kind of tone, with the same pace, the same messaging as well. So I feel like I just would have wanted something to have the song kind of stand out in a way and stand out from its like competitors. But that's my last depends on the day. Do you have any more?
No, that's it for me.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want to go on your feeling iffies?
I actually don't have any. Can you believe?
So I'm the evil one once again. Okay, so she's setting me up to fail. Okay, no, it's okay. Well, I only have one. And it's actually Esha Tawari's Million Times.
Tell me.
Sorry, queen. And it's funny, this one, it's not on the production, it's actually not on her sound, it's not on her voice, it's nothing like that. I just need to be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
Do it.
I was just bored. I was very indifferent to this one, and this is one of the only singles that I repeated. I listened because I was like, I want to give it a chance.
Yeah.
I listened again, but I was like, I'm just not the consumer for this. Like, it's just not for me. Once again, before you come for me, it's not the actual song. It's just my taste.
Yeah.
I just don't listen to this genre. I think she's got a great sound, but it's not catered for me. So yeah, that's my only feeling iffy.
Totally fair.
But yeah, easy. All right, bye. No, kidding. Kidding. How do you feel about all those singles? Thank you so much. Shout out all the people that actually released everything. Please, don't take anything to heart. But thank you so much for releasing music and keep on going. But yeah, how are you feeling about any of these singles? Let us know. Comment down below. Are you here for these? Does it depend on the day? Does it feel iffy for you? We're keen. We're gonna finish off. Oh,
No. Rue, stay away.
Rue, I'm gonna keep you locked up. Anyways, I'm Informer, aka Iffy.
I'm Del, aka Smelly Del. No, that was correct. I'm
Yes.
Del. I'm Del, aka Smelly Del.
And this has been Iffy's Reviews. Oh my god, we might be back soon, you never know. But yeah, peace out.
Bye.